So I've been going to look at apartments lately. Yeah, sadly, this wonderful place that I'm in right now is not my own, and the owner will be returning in a few months. So I'm being proactive and figuring out where my next place of living is going to be. I It's been a really interesting journey looking at places because when I go, the people that are selling the place or um, looking for tenants and rent people who want to rent, I think have this image in their mind of what most people are looking for. A lot of people get excited about the big balconies or the place being near trails and beautiful scenery, um, big closets, amazing kitchens, and convection ovens, and luxurious bathtubs. And all of these things, probably in my other lifetime or, not so long in the past, but it feels like in the past would have been things that I would have also gotten excited about. But because I have certain differences in my lifestyle right now, I have mobility issues, I am not going to be walking trails and, going on long walks. And I actually, right now, even going across a crosswalk that is busy and doesn't give me enough time to get across is kind of anxiety inducing for me. So I have different needs than maybe the average person that comes in would be looking for. And what I find really interesting is that the people that are selling the place or showing it to potential tenants, the ones that are very successful, or maybe I haven't even seen this happen yet, but they could be more successful if they find out more about the actual person that's coming in interested in the suite. Find out what their needs are so that they can tailor what they're showing to the person that is looking for a suite. The thing is that we also, as the person coming in, whether it's looking for an apartment, uh, clothing, like looking for something to wear, looking for something to purchase, just everyday items, walking even into a restaurant, even looking for a potential partner in romantic life, we often forget that we have our own personal needs. And we get seduced by and, you know, put off our trail of what our needs are because of what society says that we should need, or what well-meaning family and friends might want for us. And the thing is that the only person that knows really what your needs are you, is you. You're the person that knows what your true needs are. So when I walk into a place and I see this beautiful bathtub, it is amazing. But right now, for me, luxury would be walking into a place with a beautiful shower that I could just walk into rather than stepping into a bathtub, because that's hard for me to step out of a bathtub, especially. I can see the beauty of having a huge balcony, but I'm not going to be cleaning it and going out there a lot. And I'm not, I've lived with people that are plant people that would just find this like a dream come true to have a huge balcony and have a barbecue out there and have people out there. But that's not my priority. And it's not going to help my lifestyle to be thinking about what other people might like, instead of thinking what's going to make my life easier, what's going to make my life more luxurious or beautiful for my situation and my needs. Even a big walk-in closet. Yes, in the past, I would have loved to have that. But I came from a situation where just a few years ago, I've gotten rid of all of the stuff that I had, including clothes and things that were really precious to me because I was in an apartment with mold toxicity and things that meant like what I thought meant the world to me, I've gotten rid of. So for me to be given a big walk-in closet, like I do not want to be, first of all, I'm a bit traumatized from what I went through before. There are certain things I would love to wear now, but I can't. Like there's no point in me having those things because my body is not going to be able to function easily in those kind of clothes. And more than that, I do not want to fill another place with a bunch of clothes and items just because that's what I did in the past or that's what people do and they fill spaces. Maybe this is my opportunity to really live minimally, which I have been ever since then, but not to feel like this was put on me and now I'm forced to do it, but that this is maybe a blessing in disguise that I can, now my needs might be different than someone else that really has so many clothes and wants to have like a place to display them and have a lot of space, whereas I'm thinking like, oh, it'd be so nice just to have a place that is safe, cozy, has the spacing that I need to, I want to move around and I want to be able to like do my strength training and hopefully dance kind of exercises. I don't want something that has spaces that I just need to fill with more stuff. Maybe I want less stuff and more um, of a quality life in terms of what holds me. Like, I don't want to hold stuff in a place. I just want the place to hold me and inspire me and be my sanctuary. And that for me means I want to be near coffee shops. Like, if it can be downstairs at the bottom of the building, amazing. And restaurants and grocery stores where I can walk to them because I'm not going to be running trails and running right now. Who knows what will happen later, but my needs are my needs. And the only person that knows really truly what you need is you. And I think it's really important that we go into situations, whether they're relationships, dates, going to see an apartment, going to like a restaurant, whatever it is, knowing what our needs are. Like, don't walk into like I did the other day, an Italian restaurant, knowing that you are not doing well with dairy, gluten, wheat, sauces, like all these things that your body is now rejecting. Why walk into a place that, yeah, it looks good and everyone keeps recommending it, but you know that you're going to come out of there feeling awful and you're just putting yourself a few steps back in your journey to healing and health. And yeah, lesson was definitely learned. But the point being that we are in charge of what we might need in our lives to actually satisfy that needs, not other people. This is the same with like whether you choose to have your hair go gray or not, whether you choose to cover it up or not, whether you choose to have it long or short. Nobody can tell you that it's what you should do because nobody knows what you need more than you know what you need. Are you going to be okay with, like, I have friends who have beautiful long hair, but they find it hard to just wash it because it's so long, and I'm so envious of their hair. It's so healthy and long, but they're like, no, I'm cutting it because this does not suit my needs. Like, it's hard for me to deal with this. Weddings, like, I've never been the person that was dreaming about my wedding, not because I don't want to get married. It's because I am more interested in the dreamy guy and the amazing relationship. Whereas other people, their needs are to have that amazing celebration and to put all of that in it. I'm like, give me that money and I will go on an incredible honeymoon with my partner. And yeah, our needs are all different, right? So I just thought I wanted to come on here because this has been a really interesting experience for me. Actually, one of the women who showed me an apartment recently, she she was amazing on the phone, like so good energy and so welcoming and just really accommodating and very positive. And then when I met her, I was really surprised, or maybe I shouldn't have been. She has white hair, like silver white hair, and it's short. Like someone commented in my videos that my hair is too short. Well, her hair is like a boy cut, okay? So, but and it's a boy cut and she has a little bit more length on the top and then it's really shaved like a boy cut in the back, and she rocks that hair. Like she literally looks like a rock star, but she knows her needs. Like she knows that this is what she likes and this is how her lifestyle suits this, and she can, you know, it makes her life easy to have this. So if someone else tells her, well, you should grow out your hair, or that doesn't look right for a woman, or you shouldn't have white hair, or whatever, it's like, well, she knows her needs more than you do. She knows her needs more than I do. She knows her needs more than anybody. And you know what you need more than anybody. So in a way, I'm using this video to put out some of my needs for my manifestation of my next apartment. So I would like a walk-in shower because that will make things easier, so I'm not stepping in and out of a bathtub. I haven't taken a bath in years and I'm not really missing it. I don't cook much. I've never used an oven, to be honest. I use a stove. I obviously need a fridge and cupboards and all of that. So yeah, I'm not gonna talk about what I don't need. I'll say what I do need is something that is, I like a finished look in a kitchen, and something that has space to put, the things that I want to store, and something that inspires me to cook more, maybe. But mostly I like an open living space. I want to still be practicing dance steps, so I don't want a carpeted place. I want a good, like, wood or laminate flooring. I want something that inspires me to write and to have a good space to do these videos. I like a place that has sunshine coming in, great neighbors. So I'm not going to talk about what I don't want. Okay, so I like low-rise apartments. This one here is only 6 floors, and I love it. The outside is so cute and pretty, and I've lived in really tall high-rises on the 20th floor and stuff, and it suited maybe what I needed at the time, but not anymore. And I want a place where, like, I can just walk to coffee shops and grocery stores, and it doesn't involve long walkways or like cross lights, crosswalks that I can't get across like in time. I want to be relaxed when I'm around my area. And yeah, there's probably so much more, but mainly I'm looking for a cozy, warm sanctuary to call my own, and makes me feel clean, safe, and great neighbor in a great neighborhood, so that I can do all those things that I like doing: music, writing, singing, artsy things, coffee shops. Amazing. So yeah, thanks for listening. So knowing that you are the person that knows what you need more than anybody else. Think about something that you've been trying to manifest recently and put out there what those needs are. The universe probably already knows them, but if we're confusing the universe, if I'm going into a place and saying, oh, maybe I should have a balcony that big because everybody else would want one, or if someone walks in, they might be more impressed by my kitchen that has a convection oven and has, this island in the kitchen. Like, but the universe is getting confused because that's not actually what, or the universe might think you're confused because that's not actually what my needs are. So get clear on your needs and write them down, speak them out, tell someone about them, however you want to express it. Be clear, even if it's for a partner in your life, and then go out and you will attract that instead of going out and letting other people decide what you need when they don't know. You know. You know what your true needs are, and listen to them and honor them. And yeah, thanks all for listening.